Greetings from the right coast. This is Mad Shad. Guess what I'm doing? I'm driving. And you are looking at me through the eyes of my zoot. I call it zoot. Not my evil twin. Just, I don't know where she is. Yes. What are we talking about today? Oh, man. I don't know, just driving around. I had to drop off papers for hopefully get some kind of eviction help, perhaps. Man, I tell you, these guys, man, I thought I owed like $2,700. No, they're tacking on all the late fees and all the other shit. It's like $47,000 or $4,700. I'm like, fuck. So the agency that's supposedly, you know, trying to help me in their limited capacity, because I do not qualify for all this stuff. I don't know why, whatever. You know, they gave up like I don't know, millions of dollars in the double digits to help with rental assistance or whatever. But you know, who cares, right? What the fuck ever. Who the hell am I? Can't find work. Just I can work at jobs. I can do jobs, but I can't work at a job. Does that make sense? I don't know, man. It doesn't really to me. But it's got me thinking, man. I mean, it's not just me. It's a whole bunch of other people there too. I mean, you know, I couldn't go into the building. I had to literally make contact with this guy on the phone. He tells me this shit like, oh yeah, you just need to go to the door and knock on the door and step back and give them the piece of paper and tell them it's for me, and they'll say. I'm like, what? Why? Oh, it's because of COVID, you know, it's just a precautionary. I'm like, hey, you fucking kidding me? I gotta pee, I gotta gope. And so I had to drive down there, do this whole spiel, and then drive back to my house, which is not really far actually, but I really gotta pee because coffee makes you pee. It's a diuretic. So that being said, coming back to my little area, I kind of like this it's very personal, huh? It's like you're looking down. Ooh, I got this. Hold on, y'all. Woo! Woo child. Woosa! Got it. Expertly negotiated. Oh, what's up, y'all? Old company I used to work for, pest control. Making their rounds. Oh, fuck, he's following me. Great. Anyway, also got me thinking about traffic. I mean, can you imagine if there was no rule of law? You know, shit hit the fan. I just had to divert around a construction area that was on a bridge. They could have shut that bridge down, man, and really, really severed a major artery. I mean, I was able to circumnavigate it. Got my wits about me today, kind of. Kind of got my wits about me, but just seeing how just a few vehicles could just shut down a main artery. We are so propped up and dependent upon all these things that require us to, you know, follow the rules. And what if there is no rules? Well, we all know that. I mean, I'm out here driving with hundreds, if not thousands of people at one point in time, and it's stressful enough with everybody doing what they're supposed to be doing, because people still bump into each other. Can you imagine if there's no rule, no law, there's no traffic cop, there's no oh shit, you just ran a red light, we're gonna send you a ticket, we're gonna mail you that ticket now. There's no cop to pull you over and say, hey, you've been speeding, stop that. Oh my God, you're drunk, hey, we're gonna take you to jail. Why are you speeding? Why are you going, reckless driving? There's none of that. Can you imagine, man? It would just be total fucking mayhem. And we all know that people suck. They really do. People suck. Even if there was some way that life kind of carried on after shift or Tiawaki or what's this new TWOL? If somehow we were able to still be able to circumnavigate and go about our business, and maybe there's a job somewhere, or maybe stuff is still open. I doubt it, but man, I know that in my area, which is it's it used to be a resort town, but there's a lot of homes going up that have went up. We're getting more homes that are going up, and so the transient population comes and goes still, but there's a lot of people that are stuck here in that daily grind, in that rat race where they live and they work and they, so slowly but surely this place is turning into a freaking metropolitan area. It used to be a cool little resort town, and you would live either in the resort town or in the outskirts of it and just kind of commute and do your thing. And service industry was the biggest money maker. Oh wow. But yeah, just trying to navigate the world. I know that a lot of folks here would just leave. They would bug out. They would literally bug out. And here there's only 3 ways to go: north, south, or west. Because east is water. East is the Atlantic Ocean. So and a lot of folks, there's a lot of folks that live and work. I live in an area where people, my little apartment complex, I say little, it's all working folk with families. Yeah, they're mostly transplants. So chances are they would probably, what do you think? You think they would bug out and go to their families? Or would they just kind of stick around? And can you imagine the traffic on that? We do have like when we have hurricanes and we got these zones set up, A, B, and C. And if you're in zone A, it's a mandatory evacuation, which some people do. Most people do because they're scared to fucking death of a hurricane, and they didn't prep. They didn't prepare for it. So they're like, oh shit, we gotta go. It's gonna storm, and it's gonna be 500-mile-an-hour winds and flooding, and whatever. Oddly enough, the areas next to the beach will flood, but they don't stick around. It doesn't stick. I'm pulling into my parking lot now. It doesn't stick. It quickly dissipates, dries up, or whatever. It's the surrounding areas outside, that are about 50 miles away, 100 miles away, because we have a large river system here, and that area floods and stays flooded for a long ass freaking time. So it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. So I know in my area there's only 2 roads out, and one side floods. can't say the name of the place because it's a old name, but it's a swash, or what they call a swamp way, and we've had a lot of things that the Army Corps of Engineers came through, and you know, whatever, water management. There's all kinds of. I never knew this was a thing, but there's a hydrodynamic engineer that he assesses an area and determines how much water can accumulate in the area and how to engineer a way to get rid of it, and if it's even possible. And they go through the whole checking out the geology of the area, and which around here it's mostly sand. So, like I said before, it's the East Coast here. It's like a sand. It's like the edge of a piece of paper. It just kind of floats. So it's, you know, water table is roughly about 1 foot, 1 to 2 feet, maybe 3 feet. I gotta pee and I'm drinking coffee. Yeah, that's great. But yeah, crazy stuff. So yeah, this is South Carolina, and it goes like this. It just kind of flaps along there. Yeah. So anyway, I'm back. So what was I saying? Am I even recording? Yeah, I am. Okay, great. So yeah, traffic. How to circumnavigate traffic. Knowing your area and knowing how to advantage those routes can be very important, I think, especially if you're going to be stuck in an area. I know that this place will turn into somewhat of a ghost town, if you will. Ghost town. A lot of folks are going to haul ass. It's just the way it is. But, oh, I want to doxing. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So for me, a bug out in that situation, I'm not gonna go far. My location is not that far, but it will be hard to get to. So having gas, you won't be able to get gas. That's the funny thing about here, is we get the hurricanes and everybody just starts freaking out, and the goddamn gas pump shut down. They just shut down. You can't get gas before the storm. It's fucking crazy. It's stupid. You know, they're calling for mandatory, if they call for mandatory evacuations. You would think that a gas station would be like, hell yeah, let's capitalize on this. Let's get that gas out there, help people out. No, they shut down. You know, they shut down days before. It's crazy. I've been there, just because I just wanted to top off my tank, and just in case, you know. I've driven in hurricanes before. It's no big deal. It's interesting. It's kind of like one of those Jesus take the wheel moments, if you will. Oh, this way. Oh. Yeah, so me and Charity, a little walkabout, and so yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there. I know that a lot of people are nomads, and I've often thought about that, how to live that life, you know, build a vehicle and live in it. It's kind of like my plan when I got out of the Marine Corps, was just, you know, me and a friend of mine jump in an RV and just go for a trip across the United States. That sounded appealing at the time, but you know, you get older, things start to hurt, and you want to build upon your situation at work and acquire things, and you know, you don't want to live that nomadic lifestyle. And you get stuck in shit like this. So, somebody telling you you can't live here anymore. Oh, ring collection. But interesting. I mean, even if I had land, sorry, I had to do a little Perrier there. My dog thinks that she wants to go one way and goes the other way. So, anyway, yeah, it's called leash management. But back to the lake. Hey, puppies. All right. Go ahead, Chitty. Go ahead. Go ahead. So, go. We're in the woods. A little strip of woods. Here at the lake. Yeah, this little area is pretty cool. Check that out. It's like some kids have tried to make a little area with the dead wood that's been piling up around here. I thought about coming out here and making something, but just for them. I'm approximately, I looked at it, I'm approximately about 150 meters away from my home, my area. So it would a nice little area to set up in. Make a nice little fighting position out of it, facing that way. But just thinking about shit. This way. Hey. This way. This way. This way. I don't think anybody out. I know you're trying to get out of here. I mean, when I was a kid, man, there's all kinds of shit we would make out of that. But, vines. Look at those vines. You know what that is? Cordage. Major cordage. Yep. I'm gonna go this way. Go around. There we go. Dealing with a dog in the woods, it's best not to have a leash, because they want to go places where you can't. Check. This way. I'll break brush for you. I want to clear you a path. Yeah. Yep. The woods. The wooded areas. So having that bug out location, you know, and getting to it before everything goes sideways, it's going to be very, very important. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. But we all know that Murphy's Law comes upon us, mucks everything up. So then what do you do? You know? Then what do you do? We're gonna make adjustments. Nope, this way. This way. Dealing with folks. But just some things to think about. Come on, this way. This way. Nope. Come on. Get out of there. Let's go. Let's go. Across the road. Good girl. Oh, where's he at? Where's he at? Interesting area. It's my parking lot. What I like to do, which I have to do, because there's a lot of dogs here, a lot of folks walking around, so you always want to clear the area, pie the corners. You never know. Somebody will come walking around. Yep. So